Well, our first guest joins us via satellite from Vancouver, BC, Mr. Jose Perez. He is the CEO of Monarchy Resources Incorporated, stock symbols MONK. Jose, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Don.
Well, now, Monarchy Resources describes itself as a company whose emphasis is on developing more efficient ways of mining and processing to maximize the recovery of deposits. Jose, can you give us a general overview of the company?
Absolutely. Monarchy is a mining company with 3 properties at the moment in Mexico, small-scale producers, and that is our main focus right now in acquiring these small, which in some cases people consider small. To our view, it means large. And the reason I say that, a lot of people go with the mindset that they're going to develop some large deposits. Our view and our strategy is to acquire from local miners, small producers, which we can capitalize because the infrastructure is already in place with these properties. Therefore, we don't need to expand or, get millions of dollars to spend on infrastructure. So we acquire these small properties, we put them together. Our goal is to put a processing plant, and then by having all this in place, we operate at economies of scale, which gives us a very low cost operation cost, and that's what makes us valuable in my eyes.
Well, as you just mentioned, the company's engaged in acquiring known deposits in stable and industry-friendly areas. Tell us about your current properties.
Okay, well, at the moment, we have interest in 3 properties located in Mexico. We have Morelos, we have La Luna, and we have Peneto. 2 of the properties are located in the state of Chihuahua, and one of them is located in Durango. These are small-scale producers producing at the moment, and as we speak, we're stockpiling material. We currently have approximately 8,000 tons of material ready to be processed. And the exciting part of this is that we already put a deposit down on a 100-ton-a-day plant. Once we have that done, we already have the location in place where we're going to put the plant in. We can start milling our material and generating cash flow. And the idea behind this is that we do want to start acquiring more properties and create, if I have an analogy for you, many people go in looking for the large deposits. My view is, instead of building a Walmart, we're going to have 7-Elevens in different locations. And when you add up 10, 20 7-Elevens, that can add up to more than a Walmart in my view. And that's why our strategy at the moment is what's going to enhance long-term shareholder value.
At the company website, monarchyresources.com, the company refers to Mexico as being an ideal location. Can you tell us why that is?
Well, Mexico, a long history of mining, over 500 years. Geology-wise, Mexico is a mine in itself. Known, ranked in the top producers for base metals, precious metals, and most importantly, it's the mining policies the government has in place to allow foreign investment, foreign ownership of resources, mines in that country. And Mexico falls under the NAFTA agreement, which enables other companies in North America to capitalize on that as well.
Well, precious metals have seen meteoric increases in value recently. Is this one of the best times ever to be in the precious metals and silver business?
You know what? Absolutely. I mean, with all the uncertainty on the planet regarding the economy, everyone always flocks to precious metals, specifically gold. And what I like about silver is that eventually, in my view, there's a big gap between the value of silver and gold. And I think that's going to narrow. Not that I'm saying that silver is going to go to gold prices, but there's a big discrepancy here that's going to narrow down eventually. And you know what? In current economies right now, in a lot of things that we produce, we need these precious metals. And there aren't many deposits out there, and there's always be a demand for these metals, which will keep us in business.
I also noticed that you're quite keen on the team that you've assembled, with efficiency and cost control being a highlight. Tell us a little bit about your management team.
Okay, well, at this moment, we have Miguel Jaramillo, who's our Vice President of Exploration. He's also the President of New World Metals, which Monarchy Resources has acquired ownership in. He has over 25 years experience as a geologist and a mining engineer in Mexico. He's born and bred in Mexico. He's worked for majors, junior exploration companies on consulting with them, and he brings a big background of experience in pinpointing and acquire projects. And like I said, that's going to be our main focus, is being able to talk to the local miners in that area. And because we've established credibility with the community out there already, a lot of people are coming to us, always showing us projects. So we do have a big portfolio, but right now we're going to be focusing on the three projects at hand, get those producing in cash flow. But by having the team we have, myself, a lot of contacts in Mexico as well. We got good community relations with the indigenous people. We have with the government levels. And by bringing all this together, it creates a lot of, once again, shareholder value to the company. And we are going to be building on our board as well.
Again, we're talking with Monarchy Resources, stock symbol MONK. Jose, I was quite impressed with the company's focus on sustainability, meeting your present needs without compromising those of the future. Do you mind elaborating on that for a moment?
Well, absolutely. Right now, the projects we have are existing mines. They were operating in the past, they're operating now. So when you look at the footprint that has to be left there, we're not going in and reinventing the wheel. They're already there. The infrastructure is in place. Therefore, we don't need to build new roads. We have access to water, access to power. So what happens when you discover a new deposit? Well, there's a lot of resistance sometimes with the environmental issues, the people in the community, because we're going to be disturbing, nature, water resources. Right now, this is the beautiful part, is they are existing mines operating right now. So a lot of the obstacles we got to go through are minimized by that fact. And that is our strategy, once again, is to acquire these producers already. And by doing so, we minimize environmental impact. We're focusing on helping the communities around us. And by keeping that focus, we're looking to a positive future.
Monarchy Resources, MONK is their symbol. Jose, why is this a good time right now for people to take a closer look at your company?
Well, we just started. The properties that we have in place right now, I mean, I was just down there in Mexico recently, and it's unbelievable. You walk into the mines, and the minerals are right there off the side of the walls. You just could grab them with your hand. So it just shows you right now, if I can grab the mineral with my hand, the operating costs are minimal, very low in comparison to a lot of the other operations out there. And silver and gold are precious metals that are, in my view, are going to be going up. And we're just going to be putting a plant in place in the next couple of months, actually about 4 months until it starts producing. And we're going to be cash flow positive, and that's the key thing. And by allowing to get some cash flow into the company, we'll be able to expand and start looking at the other properties we have our mind already. So right now, definitely Monarchy Resources would be a company to look into. We're building it, but we're building it with a solid foundation. Great properties, great people, great future.
Monarchy Resources, MONK is their stock symbol. Jose, of course, we've initiated coverage of the company. We'll be following you very closely through all of first quarter next year. Looking forward to a number of updates from you on your progress. Thanks so much for joining us on the program.
No, thank you, Don. Greatly appreciate for having me here.